I'd like to launch this episode with a little bit about what I think of this novel. Um, you may have seen my endorsement on the back of Kathleen's fifth book, so I won't read that, but I will read a longer review. For that, I need my glasses. All is not magic in dusty Sand Hill, New Mexico, as five girls yearn for the ocean, search for freedom, and come of age, counting on each other through lean budgets, small town prejudice, and the angst of adolescence in their mermaid club. Until one day, the truth is fully revealed, leaving a fracture so deep and wide that it can only be traversed with forgiveness. But how can our protagonist forgive her best friend and father who betrayed her? There's a storm brewing in the desert, which can only be put to rest with the wisdom and perspective of age and the love that bridges the gulf of loss. Books and the public librarian, like a fairy godmother, lend a salve to all these wounds, especially those of Marigold's mom, Letty, who writes letters to famous authors, the then living, like Eudora Welty, more on her in a little bit, who would have savored every word, and the dead, like Kate Chopin, to commiserate and unburden herself, to work things out in her own mind. Letty's words blend with the words of Welty, Chopin, and later Peyton Place's Grace Metalius to leave a legacy showing her resilient courage. Her presence lives on, as does the novel's recently deceased, through the power of words they leave behind. And they lead Marigold to some surprising discoveries and conclusions about a tragedy, about death, but most of all, how to keep living. And Kathleen takes us along for the ride. I love what this novel, told from two eras, youth and advanced middle age, says about perspective and forgiveness, and how we can come to see events and people differently in time. The author's sense of metaphor is perfection, her plot intriguing, her pacing spot on. I love her voice most of all. It's wit, it's grace, it's wisdom, and the curlicue plot twists she always pulls me through.